Hey, you guys. All right. I hope you enjoyed yesterday the story of little Fiona because I think she's adorable. Um, but today we're going to keep taking that information. Sorry, that but came out funny, like I was expecting something bad to happen. Um, we're going to continue talking about Fiona as for the next couple days as we talk about cause and effect. So when we talk about cause and effect, we're talking about when something happens that makes another thing happen. So it rains, and the effect is I open my umbrella. It rains, the effect could be the flowers bloom. You wear dirty clothes, mom has more laundry. Kind of very, very simple. So today we're going to be looking through pages of the book and I'm going to be filling this out with you. Excuse me, I have hiccups. So that we can look at it. So the first cause that we're looking for, it says the baby needed a name. The team noticed her wiggling ears that reminded her of someone. So I'm going to click over here to slide 2 and I'm going to read this page. Let's see what we can figure out. After talking it over, they decide to name the female baby hippo Fiona after the lovable princess with the wiggly ears from the movie Shrek. Oh, so there we go. She was named after Princess Fiona. I'm going to write the little hippo is named after the Princess Fiona in Shrek. Notice I capitalized her name and Shrek because they're all proper nouns. All right, so now we have to figure out the second one right here. The cause is missing. So we're going to have to figure out what causes this effect. So let's look at the effect. A worker had to stay with Fiona around the clock. Her room was kept at 98 degrees. Even her pool was warmed to 100 degrees. All right, so that has a lot to do with things about taking care of her and keeping her warm. So I'm going to come over to this page. And I'm going to reread the page. The team knew that someone had to stay with the baby around the clock, literally holding her to keep her warm. A special area in the hippo barn was set aside for the baby to live in until she began to grow. The building had a heated floor and the heat in the room was cranked up to 98 degrees to make sure she didn't get chilled. All right, so they did all of these things, but why? We already know they did all these things, but why? They were worried that Fiona was going to get cold. So they did all those things in order to keep her warm. So the team didn't want Fiona to get cold. Now, so that was the cause because they didn't want her to get cold. So what did they do because of that? They did all these things over here on the right. Okay, last one. Fiona needed to be fed by her mother, but she couldn't reach her to nurse. Okay, this was a big problem. She needed some milk. So we're going to look over here. It says Fiona was able to drink a little of Bibby's milk, giving her important antibiotics from her mom. And the zoo's nutritionist sent milk samples off for analysis to the milk repository at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. They learned for the first time that hippo milk is much higher in protein and lower in fat than human milk. So every day a special formula was mixed up and heated for Fiona to drink. All right, so I'm going to come right back here really quick. Couldn't be fed by her mother, but she couldn't. So I'm going to look back here and decide, okay, what did they do because she couldn't be fed? Well, I could talk about that they sent off milk to be analyzed. And then I could talk about the fact that they made a special formula. I could do one of those two things, or I could do a combination of those two things because that's what happened because she was unable to drink. So she needed to be fed by her mother, but she couldn't reach her to nurse. The team took some of Bibby's milk and learned about it. Then they made a special formula just for Fiona. What do you guys think? I think that works. I tried to make sure to use my own words so I wasn't stealing anyone else's. And then I think I got to the point of, because of this happened, what was the end result? Now, this one was one we did together. So this lesson shouldn't have taken you very long. Tomorrow, I'm going to do some of it with you. And then the day 3, you're going to do it on your own. So make sure that you're really paying attention. When you fill out your chart, if you want to do it just like mine, great. If you want to rewrite it in your own words, that works as well. Good luck. Enjoy the rest of your day.